APA can be divided up into three main areas: formatting, citations and referencing, and writing style. In this video, we'll look at how to cite and reference your paper correctly. Your paper will consist of a mix of your ideas and ideas of others. You put the ideas of other people in your essay in one of two ways: by quoting, which means that you copy the words from somebody else, or by paraphrasing, which means that you write their ideas in your own words. Let's first look at quoting. When you quote, you are copying the exact words of the author you are reading. Think of it like the copy and paste function in Microsoft Word. Short quotations are quotes of less than 40 words. Copy the exact words and put them in between quote marks. And then cite the author's surname, the year of publication, and the page number that you found the quote. Long quotes are quotes that contain more than 40 words. Copy the exact words and embed them within your paragraph with an indent. As a general rule, try to keep your quotations down to less than 5% of your paper. Okay, let's go back a slide. Now that we've looked at quoting, let's look at the other way of bringing in other people's ideas: paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is when you take a passage from another source and rewrite it in your own words. Follow the paraphrase with a citation that includes the author's surname and the year of publication. You'll be doing this most of the time when referring to other people's ideas in your paper. A correct paraphrase shows your instructor that you understand the concept that you are writing about. Paraphrasing requires more than just replacing a few words with synonyms. It's a skill that you will continue to develop throughout your studies. As you have seen, a quote and a paraphrase requires you to write or cite the author you took the information from. Citing research is no more than naming the author of the research you quoted or paraphrased. We have two ways to do this. We can either put the author's name and year of publication in brackets after the sentence, or we can put the author's name first. We do this by introducing the author's name in the text, and then write the date in brackets before the sentence. If you are quoting, make sure to also write the page number. Let's look at how to name the author before the ideas and content in more detail. Here, I have introduced the author with the words "according to." There are several other options. You can point to the author, as in Smith 2018 states, as Smith 2018 argues, and so on. State the type of research, for example, in a recent study, Smith 2018 shows, or compare findings of research by writing, in contrast, Smith 2018 demonstrates, or similarly, Smith 2018 indicates. If your source was written by more than two authors, use the symbol for "and" inside the brackets. When you put the authors first, write out the word "and." If your source was written by three or more authors, only write the first author's name, followed by the words "et or." "Et or" means "and others" in Latin. It's the same when you put the author's names first. Don't forget to include the period after the word "et or." Sometimes you may need to cite a source within a source that you are reading. For example, you're reading a book by Pinker, and he cites information from the author Torres. In your paper, you cite the original author, Torres, followed by "as cited in," and then the author and year of the source that you are reading. In your reference list, only include the details of the book that you read. Your reference list goes on a new page at the end of your paper. Here you will write full details of all the sources you used in your paper. References are written slightly differently depending on if they are published in a journal, book, web page, newspaper, or other source. You can find how to write each reference on the APA 7 Referencing Guide, available at CNC's library, or visit the library's website to download a copy.